Okay, what's up, everyone? This is my second time recording this, but today I'm going to be starting something new. I'm going to be journaling my trades. I'm a new trader, and I paper trade right now. So, this is going to be kind of a new thing that I'm going to be doing just to hold myself accountable and keep myself disciplined in the world of, day trading, the stock market, etc., stuff like that. Did not mean to hit my mic right there. Kind of talk with my hands sometimes. But yeah, let's get this started right off the rip. Um, so my daily bias was bullish. Nasdaq is at all-time highs, right? It's creating all-time highs. So obviously it's still going up, and obviously this is like through the weeks. It's just at an uptrend. Um, you know, so I was going for longs today, and today is the 15th. It's Monday. If you guys traded today, look at this. Look at this jump right here. Like I don't even. It's still going up. So I was looking for longs today, and if you guys traded today, right off the rip, right off open, price just printed, right? It just printed straight up, like to this guy. And I only kind of trade between 9:50 and like 11 o'clock, kind of like 10:30 ish. Really, if I don't really see anything, I don't really take a trade. I had a mistake, or I had like a kind of issue sometimes with like holding my trades for way too long. Like I'm not trying to be a swing trader. I'm trying to be like day trade, not a scalper either, but you know what I mean, like a decent sized trade every day. And I only take one trade a day, so that's about it, right? So price opens up and skyrockets, right? Like it's 9:30, right? Price opened where right there, right here, skyrockets, right? It just keeps going up. I'm like, okay, well, I have a 5-minute order block. I mean, obviously it was kind of already tapped into right here, but that was pre-market. Okay, my AC just kicked into hyper overdrive. What the fuck? No. But yeah, I obviously want to see price come back down into this 5-minute order block, or even this 15-minute fair value gap, or just go somewhere to the downside for a little bit, just like even to the sell side liquidity. And there was even a 4-hour order block, right? So like there was like I had a bunch of shit marked out for like a down leg, or like a downtrend for a bit. But I was still had a bearish or a bullish bias. So I needed to see something get tapped into before taking a long, right? So I just said fuck all of that today, and forced a short. Even though I literally was looking for longs, which that will never happen again. That's why I journal my trades. This is why I'm doing this. Just to make sure, to learn from my mistakes and make sure it never happens again. I am trying to, make this a thing. So yeah. So I forced a trade. I went for a short because I thought this was going to be like a little bit of like a down leg, or like a reversal to the downside for a bit. So I thought, might as well just fucking, go enter a short. I thought it was going down. I put my take profit like right a little bit into the start of the order block, like a little bit deeper, just because I wanted to have a little bit of a higher risk, right? So as you guys could see, it was like a 2 RR trade. I mean 2.5 RR trade. That shit got stopped out in about 5 minutes. Boom, straight up, blew through my through my stop loss and just to the fucking moon, and hasn't stopped since, right? Like literally, like look at this, like new day, like Tokyo session. And these are like the previous highs, right? And that shit fucking like just pretty much actually like almost, hold on. It literally opened at wait, what the fuck? Like higher than recent highs, right? So I really wanted to see it go down. It did not go down, and I forced a trade and I lost. So I'll take you guys over to the Notion. We'll go over like everything kind of. So MNQ1 short. It was the 15th of September 2025. It's a Monday. It was a short. There was no high impact news today. My daily bias was bullish. I was looking for longs. I went against my bias and forced a trade, and ultimately I paid for that. Obviously it's a paper trade, so it really doesn't matter like how much money, like it's not real money. So, but you know what I mean? Negative 400, I guess you could say. I hate calling it like money because it's not. So I'll just put negative 400. for being, I did just only start a month ago. And it really, like, I'm just trying to have like a green month paper trading. So far for the month, like, it's 15 days in and I'm at 719. For not literally knowing a lick of what any of this means about, just about 30 days ago, I'm pretty impressed in myself at the fact that I can, confidently take some trades and, like, they're actually winning, you know what I mean? So, no one's ever going to be like 100% win rate. Some guys really got that shit down to a T for like 80%, 85, even the 65 and 70% is really, really impressive. So, in terms of the month, like, I think I'm 5 for 5, so I'm at 50% win rate now, on trades. So, in a month, right? So you guys really can, like, stick to it and just kind of learn a strategy and, like, really just kind of stick to that strategy and not change it up at all, and stick to your rules. I obviously, as you guys can see, literally did not stick to my rules. What happened? Lost $400, 400 paper dollars, right? Trade did not hit, right? So, yeah, I mean, back to the Notion, the psychology, I was okay with my trade, like, psychology wise. I'm honestly pretty good at my psych on the trades. I don't really, like, I'm not really like a break-even trader, I guess you could say. Like, sometimes I'll move it up if I know that, like, price gets to a high enough point and might take profit. I'll move to my break-even, so I at least walk away with a little bit of profits, because at the end of the day, we're here for profits. We're not here for fucking losses or fucking bottom ticking our fucking take loss, or our stop loss, bottom ticking our stop loss. But yeah, my psychology, I went for a 2RR trade, or 2.5 as you saw before. Was okay with my risk and how much I put in. This was my first time trading all-time highs, so I was a little bit confused and figured that price was going to come down at least a little bit before making new all-time highs. It was during regular session. It was like a down leg. I entered off like a kind of like a down leg, but it was more so I needed to wait for more confluences, because, like, you can't really predict. It was more of like I'm going to predict this down leg, and it just never happened, right? So, yeah. But the trend was overall bullish, and yeah, so I ended up taking an L today, but that's okay, because there's always tomorrow, and I'm obviously going to wake up earlier tomorrow and just kind of look at the charts a little bit longer, because that extra 15-20 minutes looking at the charts in the morning could really make a difference, right? So, yeah, but if you guys, I have a Discord for trading. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok that's specifically for, like, my trading journals and stuff like that, like trading content. I've kind of been off the socials a little bit lately, just because of, like, I've been working out super hard at the gym, staying disciplined there. I do a combat sport as well, and I also work a job. Yeah, I know, I said it. I have a job. One day hope to make, this a job. But yeah, I know that I can do it if I just put the time in, and I'm willing to put the time in, and I am willing to outwork everyone, right? So, but I have a Discord server. I will link it in the description of the video. It's free to join. Anyone can join. You guys can talk. I talk in there every day, before the 9:30 session, before the New York session. I am East Coast, so I do trade only the New York session, 9:50 to like 11 o'clock, and then I'm usually dead in there on the weekends, right? But you guys can join if you guys want to throw your trades in there. Really, like, if you want to flex on some newbies and shit like that, like, I don't really give a fuck what you guys do. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever time you're watching this. Even if you're not watching this, have a good day, everyone, and stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, right?